In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on May 30th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cincinnati Reds versus Chicago Cubs. The Cincinnati Reds are set to visit the Chicago Cubs on Friday afternoon for the opening game of a 3-game National League Central Series in the Windy City. The Reds just wrapped up a 3-game interleague road series against the Kansas City Royals on Wednesday night, falling 3-2 in the finale and missing a chance at a sweep. Meanwhile, the Cubs finished a home series against the Colorado Rockies with a 2-1 victory on Wednesday, completing a series sweep. Earlier this season, these teams met in Chicago, with the Cubs taking 2 of 3 games on May 23rd and May 25th. These teams also met last weekend in Cincinnati, where the Reds won the game started by Andrew Abbott, 6-4. Abbott has been outstanding lately, posting a 0.7 earned run average over 5 starts this month, pitching 25.2 innings. The Reds have been better than their 28-29 record suggests, sporting a plus 32 run differential. According to MLB.com, their expected win-loss record based on run differential is 32-25. The Cubs are playing strong baseball right now and have the home field advantage, so they enter as favorites. The Reds have struggled to put together consistent wins and have underperformed overall. However, the Reds are better than their record indicates, making the underdog role appealing. Abbott has been dominant, allowing just 2 earned runs and 21 hits in his last 25.2 innings, averaging more than a strikeout per inning, and holding opponents to a .204 batting average. The Reds have won 6 of the 8 games Abbott has pitched this season. While the Cubs are the favorites at home, the price tag feels a bit steep for this matchup against a scrappy Reds team. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. Both offenses have been hot recently, so despite expecting a strong outing from Abbott, this game could feature plenty of scoring. Over the past week, the Reds ranked 5th in weighted runs created plus at 124, 2nd in weighted on base average at .360, and 13th in isolated power at .147. The Cubs are even hotter, ranking 4th in WRC plus at 127, 5th in WOB at .351, and 2nd in ISO at .200. Both bullpens have been mediocre this season, with Cincinnati's relief era at 4.05 and Chicago's at 3.83. The wind could also play a role, blowing from third base to first base at around 8 miles per hour throughout the game. The swirling winds at Wrigley Field have a way of impacting afternoon games. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Milwaukee Brewers and Philadelphia Phillies kick off a series Friday evening at Citizens Bank Park. The Brewers have been on a roll lately, winning 4 straight games, including a sweep of the Red Sox. Their pitching has been solid, allowing just 15 runs over their last 5 games. Quinn Priester has been tough to beat, giving up only 1 run in 3 of his last 4 starts and holding a 3.6 earned run average on the road. On the other side, Phillies starter Taijuan Walker struggled in his last outing against the Rockies, allowing 3 runs in 5 innings. He hasn't pitched since May 21st and could be a bit rusty. Historically, Walker has had trouble against Milwaukee, surrendering 8 runs in 12 career innings. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Milwaukee's offense has been clicking, scoring 5 or more runs in 8 of their last 11 games, including 14 runs in 3 games against Boston this week. The Phillies have been consistent offensively as well, averaging 5.2 runs over their last 10 games. While Priester is expected to keep Philadelphia's offense in check, he is still an unproven arm with a career 5.61 earned run average and 1.51 WHIP. Both bullpens have been shaky this season, with Philadelphia's bullpen posting a 4.52 earned run average. The over has hit in 4 of Milwaukee's last 5 road games, and with both offenses showing firepower, a high-scoring game is likely. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Baltimore Orioles. The Chicago White Sox travel to Maryland to face the Baltimore Orioles, two teams struggling near the bottom of the standings. The White Sox enter with the worst record in the American League, sitting 20 games under .500, while the Orioles have been a major disappointment this season, trailing the Yankees by 16 games in the American League East. Looking at recent betting trends, the White Sox have been more reliable against the run line, covering 51.7% of the time as an away team and 58.8% after a win. They have also covered in 4 of their last 6 games, showing signs of improvement in close contests. Conversely, the Orioles have struggled significantly, covering just 26.9% as a home team and 27.3% as a home favorite, failing to cover in 5 of their last 7 games. While the Orioles should be favored on paper and at home, the current line feels inflated. Pitching matchups feature Sean Burke for Chicago, who has allowed 8 earned runs in his last 27 innings, and Zach Eflin for Baltimore, who has given up 20 hits and 14 earned runs in his last 15.1 innings. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago White Sox to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Offensively, the White Sox have hit the over in 3 of their last 5 games, while the Orioles have gone over twice in their last 5. The Orioles have seen the over hit in 60% of their games against teams with losing records, highlighting their pitching struggles against weaker opponents. The White Sox have hit the over in 55% of their games following a win, showing they can carry offensive momentum. Given both teams' recent scoring trends and pitching vulnerabilities, a high-scoring game appears likely. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Athletics versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Athletics are set to face the Toronto Blue Jays in the second game of a 4-game American League Series at Rogers Center on Friday evening. Toronto has been playing well recently, winning 6 of their last 9 games, particularly strong at home. They will start Chris Bassitt, who has been outstanding on his home mound this season, posting a 1.61 earned run average. The Blue Jays are undefeated when Bassitt starts at home. On the other side, the Athletics have struggled mightily, losing 14 of their last 15 games, with their offense sputtering and pitching allowing too many runs. Jeffrey Springs has pitched solidly this season and has been especially effective lately, giving up just 19 hits and 7 earned runs over his last 30.2 innings. Despite his strong performances, the Athletics have only won 1 game since May 14th and have lost 3 of Springs' last 4 starts. The A's remain a tough team to back right now. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays have shown flashes of putting it all together lately, and Bassitt's home dominance, highlighted by his 1.61 earned run average and .261 opponent batting average over 28 innings, makes Toronto the informed team to trust over the struggling Athletics. As our first pick for this matchup, the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. Chris Bassitt has been a rock star at home this season, maintaining a 1.61 earned run average. The Athletics' offense has been largely ineffective in recent weeks, especially in Thursday's game, and they are unlikely to generate many runs against a pitcher in such strong form. The Blue Jays' offense has been solid overall, but will face a tough challenge against Jeffrey Springs, who sports a 2.45 earned run average on the road. Looking at the pitchers' splits, Springs is 4-1 with a 2.45 earned run average and a .179 batting average against in 33 innings across 6 road starts, while Bassitt is 3-0 with a 1.61 earned run average and an impressive 7-33 walk-to-strikeout ratio in 28 innings over 5 home starts. Both teams have middling batting average on balls in play, with the Athletics at .295 and Toronto at .286. indicating that contact quality may be limited. The under has hit in 5 of the last 7 games between these teams, suggesting a low-scoring affair is likely in store thanks to a strong pitching duel. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians will open a 3-game series at home against the Los Angeles Angels on Friday. Earlier this season, the Angels took 2 of 3 games against the Guardians in Anaheim. Starting pitching will be a key factor. The Angels starter Soriano struggled against Cleveland earlier this year, and the Angels have gone 1-7 in his last 8 starts. Meanwhile, Cleveland's Ortiz has been sharp at home, allowing just 1 earned run over his last 12.1 innings pitched at Progressive Field. Facing tough tough opponents like the Phillies and Twins. Offensively, the Guardians have averaged 4.2 runs per game over their last 5 contests, while the Angels have managed only 5 runs combined in that span. The bullpen is another area where the teams differ significantly. Cleveland's relievers rank 18th in earned run average at 4, while Los Angeles has the worst bullpen earned run average in baseball at 6.17. Over the past week, the Angels have scored just 2 runs per game compared to Cleveland's 4. Overall, Cleveland looks like the more consistent and better team in this matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. Looking at recent pitching trends, both teams have struggled somewhat over the last 15 days, with the Angels posting a 4.08 team earned run average and the Guardians 4.04. Both lineups have shown power this season. Los Angeles is tied for 3rd in MLB with 79 home runs, while Cleveland is tied for 15th with 57 homers. The over has hit in 3 of their last 5 games. While both starters have had bright moments, inconsistencies remain, making it unlikely either team will be held scoreless through the first 5 innings. The Guardians have allowed at least 4 runs in 5 straight games, and the last 5 head-to-head matchups have all featured at least 8 total runs scored. This suggests a high-scoring game is likely. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.